2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're here at historic Oakmont Country Club for the U.S. Open, one of the tougher tests in all of golf. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. And Rich, where do we start? We've got a great field, a rivalry with our featured players, so much going on. We'll dive into that, but what can you tell us about the course?
Andrew, I've said this to many people before, but Oakmont Country Club is the one golf course in the United States, probably the world, that I would actually pay good money not to have to play again. I've competed in one U.S. Open here, and it was so brutal, I thought, I can't handle this. And I couldn't handle a lot of U.S. Opens, but this could be it. They actually slow the greens down from normal play. They slow them down. That's how much of a test this is. I have to say, it is beautiful now that they had all the trees removed for the most part. But when you have par threes that are 303 yards, no thank you. I'll take a pass.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Time for the second shot on the first hole.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green. Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homer's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. Hold on a second. That would have been one for the highlight reel. Now over to Max Homa.
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
How close was that to going in?
And just to clean up this birdie. The putt goes in and our featured player extends the lead.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Well, Andrew, he's hitting into this elevated green. Let's see what he does. Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
6 feet remain. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship. Let's check out the par 5 fourth.
And the church pews once again down the left-hand side. Second shot completely blind to the green. If you can, lay it up to a high spot over on the left-hand side. Third shot goes straight downhill to a green that's receptive for all kinds of wedges.
That's going to work nicely for him. So, Beamer, it's U.S. Open week. What's your most memorable finish in this tournament over the years?
Well, I have 2 of them. The first one is watching the tournament when it was first hosted at Bethpage Black. And I think just watching the players go out there and try and tackle that golf course was astonishing, because it was something they'd never seen that hard before. And I thought that was really intriguing. But I think the most memorable to me, Andrew, is watching Rory dismantle the field in 2011 U.S. Open at Congressional. To play that golf course before, and to watch him go out there and pick it apart like it was the local muni, it was surreal. I'd never seen anybody play quite like that. And that's even including Tiger Woods. I just think that what he did on that golf course at that moment in time was pretty surreal to me.
Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. The high caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the 5th.
Just a fairway metal long iron required off the tee. You want to avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot down the hill to a Redan-style green that works from right to left and front to back. Big bunkers on the left-hand side you want no part of.
His second shot here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Here's Max Homa now. 5 strokes behind our leader.
This one might just go in the hole.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? A good chance to move to 6 under par here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 6 here at Oakmont is a beautiful par 3, playing back up the hill.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and 2 putt and get out of there.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's disappointing.
Now trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Didn't that look good for a long time? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
215 left here.
This is a hybrid. That's a great position to be in after that approach. Okay, time now for Max Homa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Time to get back to the course. Here's a putt to get to 6 under. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. We have a par 3 on this one.
Straight uphill the entire way. Great feature on the left-hand side there with all the gorse, the junk, all of that. You want to avoid that at all costs. Even hitting the bunkers right is fine. Second shot plays back uphill, back into this clubhouse to a really cool looking squared off green. The back third of it is the putting green.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Hang on. Oh, that was close. And just a tap in left for par. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
This looks like a 190-yard shot. What a beautiful leave right there. Now over to Max Homa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here.
Okay, here we are again, back live. This one to get to 7 under. That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5. Now to the par 4 10th.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
That is going to work. This looks right at the pin.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
5 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Another birdie. That's 6 now on the round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Okay, a lot to like there as he moves to 8 under par.
And 11 runs parallel, but back up the hill, Rich, and there's a trench that gets in the way off the tee.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as at the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
Time to check in with Max Homa. What's he got in store for us here? Opting for the 9-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. This is his second shot. And he's safely on the green. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It appears to go uphill and to the right.
Well, it's an impressive 7-stroke lead as we head to the next tee. The expression big boy par 5 gets used a fair bit in golf, but this one is definitely that at Oakmont, the 12 hole.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left. Find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 12th. Sitting at -9 for the day. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And this one is for his par. Currently 9 under for the round. The 13th at Oakmont requires just a mid to short iron off the tee, but all the damage can be done up near the green, Rich.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Now 8 shots in front. 14 at Oakmont. Not a long par 4, Rich, but still some work to be done.
this hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lie okay?
Oh, Andrew, I'm standing over it, and I don't even know how I would play this. This is such a tough, awful, nasty, any other adjective lie.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
This one looks to be a big bender. That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. Church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side. Fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
9 feet to the cup. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. He's got it rolling now, 11 under par for the championship. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side that screams bogey all day long. You want to favor the left-hand side, and if you can, bounce your tee shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
Oh my, almost in. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 9 shots. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
The ball in the greenside bunker. 7 feet left.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
This is a beautiful hole, and this golf course scares me, but this hole is beautiful. A ditch down the left-hand side, bunkers right, bunkers everywhere. Second shot for these players, straight back uphill, again to a uniquely designed green, almost in the shape of a square. 2 tiers, the front one and all the way in the back right. This truly is one of the hardest finishing holes in golf major championships.
Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
He finishes with birdie on 18. Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Oakmont Country Club for the finale of this year's U.S. Open, where a winner will be crowned. Our final round coverage starts right now. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Most definitely. He's out there. He's got an arm's length, kind of do a little Heisman to the rest of the field at the moment. However, that can be a little uncomfortable play with that times. We've seen leads like this go by the wayside pretty quickly in times gone by.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. think this one will find the fairway quite easily. Let's go down to Henny.
This is a nice confidence booster. Downhill green, club down.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Setting up here with a long putt. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's going downhill and to the right.
Oh, I thought that was going down. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
That's a disappointing shot. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
And this putt has a length of 8 feet. Wow, that hole could have been ugly, but a great job with the putter.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot, back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Great putt there for birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. A long putt remains. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Here we go. Putt on the way. A good line here. Tracking. And it drops in. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Rodan-style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This hole is a par 3.
Not much of a green to work with here whatsoever, especially going in with a mid to long iron. Your goal here is to find the center of the green every single day.
Going with the 5-iron here. That is a touch of class.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homa, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
I like the looks of this. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This putt for a birdie. He gets that one to drop. That's his 5th birdie of the day. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. This starts on a really good line. From that distance, that's a really solid job. And just to finish off the par. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
This shot from approximately 180 yards.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
10 out of 10 marks given.
4 feet left to the hole.
This is for birdie.
Chalk up another. That's the 6th birdie of the day. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Now to the 10th hole, it's a par 4.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here, it kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Okay, that'll play. This putt from 5 feet away.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Okay, back-to-back birdies. I'm starting to feel a little something here.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
If you can, you want to favor the left-hand side of this fairway as it's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you can make out most of the green, not all of it, as the screen runs pretty good from left to right and back to front. Still difficult to judge the amount of spin you can put on that second shot if you're trying to get it close.
That'll work there. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a long par 5.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet. Starts off looking good.
You've got to like the look of this. Yes, what a putt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 13th is a par 3.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Going with the 6-iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Oh, what a putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
That was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently in first place.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
That's a really nice shot. Time for the second shot here at 15. Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Okay, it's a par 3.
You want to try and land your tee shot, if you can, on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must. But if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
Second shot on the 16th hole. Wow, I thought that was going in. A par putt tap in. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. A par 4 here.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side Want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Going to really have to hit this one. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
That was close. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. He makes the putt and extends his lead. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. I like that one. Second shot here at 18.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
That is a beautiful shot. That's a fantastic shot by our leader. This putt would wrap up the tournament. A win they'll never forget. Our U.S. Open champion at Oakmont.
Hoist that trophy with a big smile on your face. You've earned it.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.